In today's video, I have another what's for dinner put together for you. I have 5 easy and delicious meals here, and most of them can be prepared in 30 minutes or less, so it is perfect for those busy weeknights when you don't have a lot of time to cook dinner. Hey my friends, welcome back to my channel. Not only am I bringing you some quick, easy, and delicious recipe ideas for your meal planning, but I want to let you know that today's video is sponsored by a company called Wiskf, and I'm going to show you some things that they sent me, this apron being one of them. I'm going to show you what they sent me, and I'm going to tell you about their company in just a little bit. But first, let's go ahead and get started with what's for dinner. On this night, we decided on breakfast casserole because I had a bunch of eggs and some crescent rolls that I needed to use. And I've actually done a full video of this recipe, and I will link it in the description box below. But this is a family favorite of ours. Of course, anytime I make breakfast, my husband is extremely happy. But this is a super, super easy recipe. We like eating this for dinner, not just for breakfast, but I mean, you can put this together in, honestly, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and it's finished making. You have a meal in less than 30 minutes. So this is great for just an easy weeknight meal. It is super delicious, and I served it with some bacon and some fruit. I love the apron, and I've worn it many times already, but I love it because it is very durable. It doesn't feel like a cheap apron. It has a nice backing, and it is water resistant. It is washable. You can wash it, but the print on it is so beautiful, and I'm going to give you a close-up of it. But they have so many different prints and patterns for their aprons. I really think you will love it. And one thing I also love about it is it is kind of long. A lot of the aprons I get don't seem to be very long, so it's a nice length of apron. But I'm really, really happy with the apron. For dinner tonight, we're having hot dogs with chili. And this is not just your normal chili. This is what me and my family, my mom's side of the family, we call it South Carolina chili. Now, I don't know if it originated in South Carolina, but this is what we call it. So it looks weird when you cook it, but trust me, it tastes really good. So you put a pound, I use extra lean ground beef. You put that in a pot. We're not gonna saute it, we're gonna boil it. Trust me, just trust me on this. So I'm gonna put some water in here. And you wanna put just enough water to kind of come to the top of the ground beef. Then you are going to use a fork to start breaking it up. So while the water is heating up, you just want to take the ground beef and just do it like this. I think maybe we call it South Carolina chili because there is a little hot dog place where we're from. It's in Anderson, South Carolina. So if you've ever been to Anderson, then you may know. But it's a place called Skins, and they have delicious, all they sell is hot dogs. They sell you chips, bags of chips, and canned soda. They specialize in the hot dogs. So anyway, this is kind of similar to their chili. So maybe that's why we call it South Carolina chili. But anyway, that's what we call it. It doesn't have any beans in it. It just has the ground beef and seasoning. So This is, you can see it's pretty mashed up, pretty good, because you don't want any big chunks of ground beef. And I'm just gonna let it start cooking, and then I'll add seasoning. All right, I have this cooking on a medium heat, and some of the ground beef is starting to turn brown a little bit. So now that that's happening, I am gonna go ahead and add some salt and pepper. And you can salt and pepper to taste. Then you add some garlic powder. And I don't know how much of this I put. Hold on, I forgot this is new. I don't know how much of this I put. I just kind of season it until it smells right. So that's kind of what I go by. Maybe half a teaspoon of the garlic powder. Then you want to use onion powder or onion flakes. And this is probably the same, about a half a teaspoon. And then as it cooks, you can add more if you want a little more. All right, you can see it's starting to turn brown, which is what you want. Then, to thicken it, I'm gonna use some ketchup. Let me go get the ketchup. All right, use ketchup. I am actually not sure if I have enough. I hope I do. I hope I have some in the pantry. But you want to use about, I don't know, I guess maybe about a cup. Let's see. Let's see what that looks like. If I don't have enough, then I'll probably just put some tomato paste in here. But I would say probably a cup of ketchup is what you use. Let me go see if I have some more. All right, I don't have any more ketchup, but I think I've gotten enough out of there to make it about a cup. And then once that's dissolved in there, yeah, that'll probably be good. Then you want to add some chili powder. Probably about a tablespoon of chili powder. All right, then now that all of the seasonings are in there, you just turn it down on low and just let it simmer until it thickens up. This water will begin to, ooh, you know what I think I may add? No, I'm gonna leave it. I was starting to say I'm gonna add some Worcestershire sauce, but I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. No, I think I'm gonna add some Worcestershire. I've never done that before. Hold on. I always add Worcestershire to my regular chili, so just a dash. Won't hurt it. You can add that if you want to, you don't have to. I'd never have before, just kind of came to me. Anyway, you're just gonna let this simmer on low until the water has cooked out and it's pretty thick. It looks really loose right now. Like, how are you gonna put that on chili? But trust me, you let it cook low, slow, and the juice will cook out and you will have the perfect hot dog chili. You can see how it has thickened up quite a bit. So it's been cooking for probably 30 minutes. Like I said, low and slow is the way to go with this one. So Anyway, I've got French fries in the oven, so when those get done, this should be about ready. So anyway, this is what it's starting to look like. And I didn't show it, but the hot dogs we use are I think they're Johnsonville, and it's the jalapeno cheddar kind, and I just sauteed them in an iron skillet. But these are our hot dogs with South Carolina chili and French fries. Very delicious. This is the little tote bag, and they have a lot of different patterns and prints for their little tote bags, but it's a really good size. I do like the length of the strap because you can put it over your shoulder, so this is great for using at the grocery store, or if you want to use this as a diaper bag. It's just easy because you can carry it over your shoulder. But I just love this print, and I will get you a little close-up of it. But it's kind of like a little burlap type material, but it's a nice quality and well-made tote bag. On this night, we decided to have white chicken chili, and I forgot to start recording when I started cooking it, but basically I just have all of the ingredients in the pot and I'm letting the chicken cook. But I have actually done a video on this before as well, and I will have that video linked in the description box, so you can go down there and check out that video. But this is a meal that is very delicious, and I do make it quite frequently. And we just top ours with some cilantro and sour cream. I haven't made chicken and dumplings in a while, so I figured it was time. But basically and again, this is one where I started cooking before I started filming, but I had some chicken in the freezer, and I had these vegetables in the freezer, and I added it into some chicken broth so that it could all start cooking together. And once it was, starting to bubble a little bit, I got started on the rest of dinner. We're having green beans, and to the green beans, since I didn't have any bacon or bacon grease, I'm just adding a little bit of beef base, and I'll probably add a little more water, some pepper, and some brown sugar, and just let that cook on low just until the chicken and dumplings are done. And that was the green beans, easy enough. So now that I've got them cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and start on the dumplings. And I just use these Grands biscuits. I take each one, roll it out, use my pizza cutter and cut it into slices, and just add it to the water and let them cook until they're all nice and puffy. And as far as seasoning, I just basically use pepper, and I do add a little bit of Italian seasoning, not too much, but just a little bit. And on this particular night, I didn't have any chicken broth or chicken bouillon, so I did add just a little bit of salt to it. And I did also use garlic, quite a bit of garlic, maybe like a tablespoon. But yeah, I did add garlic as well. Once I see the dumplings are all getting pretty puffy, I go ahead and add some heavy whipping cream. Now, some people like their dumplings more juicy, like watery juicy or brothy, but I like mine creamy, so that's why I add the heavy whipping cream. And this is where I actually add the Italian seasoning and the garlic powder. Now I want to tell you a little bit about Wiskf, who is sponsoring this video. They are an online company that offers fashion bags, tote bags, linen aprons, cosmetic bags, and they are all reasonably priced, and they have such beautiful prints. So check out their link below. It's time to eat, so I am serving it up in a bowl, and I'm using the bowl and platter set that I got from Costco. I'll see if I can link it below, but this is a delicious comfort food. And this is another tote bag. This is one that is more like you could use it like a weekender bag. You could use it as a diaper bag to carry your groceries, but the handles are more, they have something in it to make it more sturdy. And then this is the print on this side, and then this plain. But this one, this bag, again, lots of different print variations, really well made, good quality, has a little pocket on the inside with a zipper. So yeah, this is a really, really cute bag. I love this bag. This will be great also if you want to give a gift. This is kind of a gift within itself. So this is really pretty. I like this one. Now, since my husband had surgery, he was craving Jason's Deli, so I went and got him the Ranchero wrap from Jason's Deli, and it is really good. So that was dinner that night. Since my husband had his post-op appointment tonight at 4 o'clock, I made sure I wanted to do something easy. So we're having this Innovation General Tso's chicken, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, and some vegetable fried rice. And the great thing about this is it cooks on 400 for only about 12 minutes. So this is one of those meals that is super easy on a very busy weeknight. The box comes with the chicken and this pouch of seasoning. So while the chicken is cooking, I'm just gonna let this soak in some hot water just to heat it up. And I forgot I had these egg rolls, so I'm gonna cook those in the air fryer. As far as the fried rice, it is microwavable. So I'm just gonna pop this in there. It cooks for about 5 minutes, and then dinner will be ready. This meal is just so easy to put together, and it's so delicious and very filling, so this is a great one as well. Thanks again to Wiskf for sponsoring this video, and check out their link in the description box, as well as a link to all of the products I showed you, and use my discount code for a 5% discount. But if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for coming by. I would love it if you would consider subscribing if you like meal ideas, shopping hauls, and anything homemaking. Then click the subscribe button, click the bell button so you don't miss any of my videos, and give this video a big thumbs up. But if you want more cooking and recipe ideas, check the box that you see on the screen right now, and I will see you next time. Bye.